guys, here I am, and today we're going to be doing decimal place value with regrouping. This is lesson 6, regrouping decimals. Let's see what you got here. Let's go. Anyways, how can we write 0.87 in words? 8 tenths and 7 ones? No. This is straight off the mark because you can't really write 8 tenths and 1 if you have to write it so it even becomes a proper way to write the number, it has to be 7 ones and 8 tenths, so that will be 7.8, but this is just a wrong way of showing it, so A can't be A. Well, B is 80 tenths and 70 hundredths. It's 7 hundredths. Well, 80 tenths would be A at 7 hundredths, so it can't be B. So, through the process of elimination, C will be our answer. Correct. Our next question, 37 tenths. Write a decimal number that is equivalent to that. Well, here comes the whiteboard. Remember, 10 tenths equals to 1 as number 1. So when there are 30 of these, since it's 10, we can just cross out the 0, 0 to 0. So now we can do 3 times 1 to get our answer, because here we can also think of it as splitting the tenths up, 30 and 7. So right now we have figured out that 30 tenths we can do this, and 3 times 1 equals to 3. Sorry, that's a little confusing because remember, 10 tenths does equal to 1. So when you do 3 of those, you can practically do 3 times 10 tenths, or in this case 3 times 1. So 3 times 1 here equals to 3, but what about our 7 tenths? Our 7 tenths can be also written as the 0.7. So in other words, you can write 3 plus 0.7, which equals to what I wrote up here, this 3.7. So 37 tenths equals to our answer 3.7. Let's look at this. So let's check it. Correct. Next up, 0.35 is equivalent to how many hundredths? Well, right here, we don't want to be splitting this up because after the ones place, if you remember, after this ones place, whatever number is here is the amount of hundredths. If it's 0.5, let's just say as an example, that this 5 stands for tenths. And since there isn't a digit here, we'll count that as a 0. So even 0.5, which you can't think of that if this question ever pops up, even 0.5 is equivalent to 50H, standing for 50 hundredths. So, right here, let's see. So then, as I said, after the number here, that's what it is. But right now, we don't have to deal with the fact that it's only the tenths place. So any number after that is the amount of hundredths, which is 35, unless the other option, which I just showed you. So 35 hundredths. Oops. 35. Let's look at drawings. Here you can remember, so we can check. Correct again. How can we write 7 tenths and 14 hundredths as a decimal? So 7 tenths and 14 hundredths. Well, again, we have the base 10 system always. So 10H equals to 1/10. Right? Remember? So right now we have 1400. That means that it will be more than a tenth, because remember 10 equals to a tenth. So 1400, if we split up 1400 into 2, that can be 10 and 4, but this 10 can equal to 1/10. So if we have 7 tenths already, I'm just doing t for tenths here, even though t can stand for tens in a placeholder term. 70 plus 1t, because you see this equals to 1t. Then 0 tenth plus 1/10 equals to 8 tenths. So, but remember, we can't forget about our 400s here. We can't forget. So 8 tenths and 400ths is 0.84. And where's 0.84 right here? A. So A will be our answer. Let's check. Correct. We have a ton of these today. How can we write 2.6 in words? 260 hundredths will be correct. 260 tenths will not. Because 260 tenths, because 10 tenths is 1. So if you do 260 divided by 10, ding, 260 divided by 10 equals to 26. We're doing this because 10 tenths equals to a 1. So B, 260 tenths would equal to 26, which is not 2.6 in words. So, again, whoosh, erased. But 260 hundredths, 100 hundredths equals to that. So, let's do 260 divided by 100. That equals to 2 and 60 more hundredths. So 2 and then 68. You can also write this, because this equals to 2.60, or you can also write 2.60, because 2.60 equals to 2.6 as well. But here all that matters is that it equals to 2.60, which is 260 hundredths. Let's check. Correct. Write a decimal number that is equivalent to 215 hundredths. Here in 215 hundredths, 100 hundredths equals to 1. So, here to make it easier not to do all that dividing, you can look at the hundredths place. The hundredths place has 2 in it. So that means our ones will be a 2. 2 is our ones already. We know that. Brilliant. This 1 can be as a tenth. In hundredths, so if we're looking at hundredths, the tens place right here can act as tenths. The tens place can act as tenths for hundredths, because remember, 10 hundredths equals to 1/10. So here we have 1/10, which is basically the same as 10 hundredths, so 2.1. And then look at 5. This 5 is proper hundredths. Nothing to look about. Just copy out the 5 and bring it here. But we have to remember, between the ones and the tenths, there has to be a decimal point. If there isn't a decimal point, there will be problems. So we have our answer, that which is 2. Oh, whoopies. Just 2.15. Let's revive our drawings and let's check. Correct again. Next, as we hit the 10-minute mark, 2.04 is equals to how many hundreds? We can do the same thing in backwards. So remember how the tens place equals to tenths and all. Right here, just to get it back, you have to just rip off the decimal point. Because if you rip off the decimal point, it'll go from 1 to make just simple hundreds. Or tenths if it doesn't have this 4. So, but it does have the 4 and it does have a extreme hundreds place. So just rip off the decimal and you'll get 204 and copy it off. Let's hit the check. Correct. So once again, we have a proficient, and that'll be a wrap. Bye guys.